Yeah. They ain't believe me when I told them crypto was the future. Now they trying to get in, but it's too late. We've been stacking Marbitz since day one. No banks, no middlemen, just power moves. Let's get it. Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the show. My kids are literally being a complete disaster, so we might have to just be a little bit quiet just to start off. And also, it crashed, actually, so we nearly lost the entire stream, which would have been a complete disaster. But anyway, we managed to save it. That is good news. Also, we are officially back on TikTok. Hopefully we can stay and not get banned. Fingers crossed. So welcome, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Hit up the like button, smash up the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. We're here to talk about the cryptocurrency markets and everything else. We're not here to talk about anything we should be here to talk about. And fingers crossed, hopefully we make it through this stream, still having an account available on TikTok, while at the same time still making sure that we're available here on YouTube as well. So anyway, hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all keeping real. Very interesting day in the markets. I mean, who's kidding? It's been the most boring weekend ever in the cryptocurrency markets, and it doesn't feel like anything's about to change. We may get some positive moves. I'm lying a little bit. There's a potential that we could see a little bit more upside move this weekend. Coming out of this weekend into this week. We'll have to wait and see. But Bitcoin is holding a key level. They're the kind of things we need to keep an eye out for. 105, 344. We want to see a little bit more upside move. We'll talk about that in just a minute. But go ahead, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Also, tap that screen if you are bullish on TikTok. And again, we're definitely not going to talk about anything we don't need to talk about, because the last thing we need to do is get banned, right? We don't want to get banned. We need to not get banned. That is absolutely the challenge of this live stream, so hopefully we can make it through and yeah, see where we get to by the end of the show. So hope you all are doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. I feel a little bit sunburned actually today. I spent the weekend at the coast, or I'd spent today at the coast, and it was red hot, so yeah, which just means that my kids are a complete disaster now and they don't want to go to bed. But anyway, it's all gravy. So let's see what we've got in here. Just FYI as well, we will be doing a marble race later on. It is free to enter, so good news. 37's here. Selmo's in the building. What's up, 2-Bit? What's going on, Selmo? RPM's in the building. Mr. Tim Shea, welcome, welcome, welcome. 37 Hoppers here. Chipper, Hopper, Selmo, and Shay. It's like a 90s boy band, isn't it? I don't know what their name would be, but anyway, bullish on those guys. Al, what's going on? It's like I haven't spoken to you for ages. Tamar Pete, welcome to you. Good to see you, buddy. Curtis in the house. What's going on, Curtis? Nadar's here. Crackerjack's here. Welcome, welcome to you guys. Vern's in the house. Mike says to be here too, bit. What's going on, Mike? Good to see you, Mr. Tamar Pete. Welcome. Always good to have you here. Foz is in the house. Welcome, Foz. Good to see you as well. Appreciate you all tuning in. Mr. Vern, welcome. OPF Nope says, evening, lads. We're open for some case news tomorrow regarding Ripple. 16th. Yeah, we should get some, hopefully. And then welcome to everybody joining me on TikTok as well. It's good to have you guys back. Like I said, TikTok did ban me for a few days. And yeah, hopefully we don't get terminated. But anyway, Fabian, welcome to you. Gary's in the house. Mark joining the live. Good to see you, Mark. Welcome. Baboa, good to see you. Welcome. Robert Miles in the house. Thanks, Robert. Sarah's here as well as Lee Downing. 146. Welcome, Lee Downing. 146. I appreciate you. Go ahead. Again, tap that screen. Lock in that follow button as well. We are hopefully going to be here for the next hour. And we'll hopefully be here for the rest of the week. Talking all things cryptocurrency. So, yeah, it's all good news, baby. It's all good news. We're going to start, though, with some pretty interesting news, which is the fact my Stream Deck doesn't work, which is super annoying. Let me just close this out. And is this going to work now? Oh, come on, Stream Deck. Like, what the f is going on? Anyway, oh, my God, I haven't put the window. Right. Anyway, there we go. What a disaster. This is what you get, by the way. This is the high caliber skills that you do get. Mr. Sir, welcome. Obviously, I know you guys can't see on TikTok, so I'll just interact with you the best I can and try and give you a view of what I'm looking at, and more importantly, some of the key numbers that we're keeping an eye on. So, Michael Saylor, apparently he's buying. Apparently he's going to buy some more. And yeah, we should all be very much bullish on what Saylor is doing. This could be good news. He actually said this: bigger dots are better. So could he be setting up for a pretty substantial buy on Bitcoin coming out of this weekend? Which would, I think, tell us more institutional money's coming. I could definitely see us in a world where we see some further ETF movement this week. Fidelity in there, Solana ETF could be pretty crazy. But yeah, Michael Saylor, he's decided that he is buying more Bitcoin. So shout out to Michael Saylor and shout out to hopefully a pretty substantial buy. He was trying to raise, I think, $1.2 billion to buy Bitcoin. So, you know, look, we'll see. Holmes, I followed up on the Hill thing. He's definitely got a system and community going for a pump and dump. They did another one over the weekend. The Hill thing. What the hell's the Hill thing? Holmes, good to see you. Welcome. Craig's in the house. Good on, Craig. Gonna make a start on my triple X Toblerone. I got I should have brought it onto the live stream actually. So my kids brought me a Where's Daddy, which is like a Where's Wally, and there's me and my 3 kids in it, and you have to like find us in the little pictures. Honestly, love it. Al with the £2 donation, Mr. Al, thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate the 2. Appreciate that, my man. And yeah, shout out to you, Al. Don't forget, go and support Al's YouTube channel. Definitely worthwhile checking his. You're putting some good content out, actually. You're like grinding hard. Love to see it. Right. With that being said, let's take a look at what's going on with the price of Bitcoin. We are currently trading 105,268. Nothing too crazy right now as we sort of settle into what could be a pretty bullish week. Again, we will certainly have to wait and see how that plays out. Now, we did actually retest this lower range, this 105 to 400, which you talked about, and actually are holding this range right now over the course of the weekend. And I sort of talked about this the other day. The fact that we have significant concerns with war and are still holding up this price range probably tells us a little bit more positive, and certainly a little bit more there's movement to the upside potential. Vern with the $5. Thank you so much, Vern. Happy Father's Day. Hey, happy Father's Day to all the absolute legendary fathers out there. Thank you for that, buddy. I appreciate you for sure. And yeah, I hope you had a good day as well, my man. Thank you so much indeed for the 5. Cuban Crypto, welcome. Thank you for joining. Reese is here as well. Welcome to you guys. Appreciate the love coming in. Don't forget, if you could just do me a little favor, tap the screen, lock in some likes, hit that follow button, do all that good stuff. I really want to try and get to 1,000 followers on TikTok pretty ASAP, which would be good news. So anyway, Bitcoin hold up this lower range. If you remember the last time we were talking on the live stream, which I believe was Friday, what did I talk about? I talked about the fact that I thought BTC may do this over the course of, you know, maybe the next week or so, would kind of trade between these two ranges with the potential then we come down, retest this lower range, or the more likely scenario is that we actually come retest this upper range about 106, followed by probably a retest of this particular support line here. So this was obviously resistance. It's pretty strong resistance as this plays out. This is probably where I'm pitching my numbers to be. I think we see that. I don't necessarily believe we come down this low again. I'm going to remove that because I don't think we need to do it. And obviously this is the 14-year, which would sit as around 112, 113,000. So again, think about that. But my view, as I'm going to extend this little range, we could probably, in fairness, hold on a minute, we could probably put on a little parallel channel on here, which I think might not be a bad shout, because that'll tell us, in my opinion, where we are probably going to range between, which we'll kind of see. So what the hell is it? Where is it here? Parallel channel here is what I need. So yeah, so let's do this, and we will range across there, and then we'll range. Oh, come on. I tell you what else has been a disaster, by the way. My mouse has been an absolute joke recently. Right, that's what we want. Okay, there. Jesus, why was that so difficult to do? Right, let me just get rid of this. There we go. Right. Oh my God, that took way more effort than it should have done. So that's what we're looking for. There we go. That's the kind of range that we're probably going to trade between. We'll keep an eye on this as it plays out, followed by then this upper range retest at that range. So, okay, cool. That's where we want to be. Finally. What's going on, Swamp? Good to see you. Welcome to you. Home says, I know Azira very well. I've been invested in before. Nice. What's going on, Tim? I don't know if I said to you. Holding up strong like my biceps. Cheese is here as well. What's going on, Cheese? So I think Bitcoin trades between this range. These are the key levels, I think, to the upside. 108,410 is absolutely where I see the first level. And then obviously the big level, which I think a break above 110,741 definitely sends us to retest the 14-year moving average. So worthwhile thinking about as this all sort of plays through. And certainly as we kind of start to get a little bit more momentum as this one sort of plays and sort of moves on. So keep your eyes peeled on this one. We obviously have the 200 moving. We can put the 100 moving on there as well, actually, because we are way above those on that chart. You can see here, look, the 200 and the 100. So Bitcoin is still in a relatively positive trend. We're still in a relatively decent move to the upside as well. Time will tell. Now, where our biggest opportunity is, this is where we want to certainly be keeping our eyes peeled on it, is the altcoin market is a disaster, right? Ethereum at 25.29, looking like it's probably going to range back into this 200 moving average. We could see a little bit further push, but it's playing out perfectly in this range that we've been talking about. So again, we're back in this range. We came down, retested this lower range on the 200 moving average yesterday. Keep your eyes on that. It's holding about 24.74 as we move on this. Solana actually had a decent move today, nothing too crazy. Again, ranging very boringly through the course of the weekend. And then you sort of get into things like ADA. Now, ADA could be in for a pretty big move. You can see this, wick down, retest the lower range, bounce back up. We've got a key level to break back above ADA. But when we start talking about altcoins, we start talking about how much of a disaster they've been. Get ready. As my friend Al says, the big crypto reversal. In my opinion, this is not financial advice. Remember, this is only my opinion. I think we're going to start to see a reversal in altcoins. And I actually think altcoin bags are going to start to move to the upside. Why? Because we are waiting for the rotation of capital to come out of Bitcoin, which I then think starts to move into altcoins. This week, just in my opinion, and there's a lot of debate right now as whether the Fed is going to actually cut rates. We could get the craziest Wednesday in the world for a number of things. We could almost convince ourselves a rate cut is coming, right? That would be pretty insane if you think about it. We then could get a rate cut, which would be even crazier, or we could not get a rate cut, which would obviously crash the market on the back of it. So I think it's important to think about it. We're actually at a 3% potential rate cut, which obviously is very, very minimal. But obviously Wednesday is going to be a pretty big day, and it's going to be a big day for many altcoins, because I think if the market comes down, then I think altcoins once again get pretty smashed up. XRP is doing what XRP does. It actually back just under the trend here on the weekly, very much here in this channel. We're actually looking for an XRP breakout, just in my opinion. This obviously could be a very much happening agenda. And then what's going on the rest of the market? Checks had a decent move. We got Airdrome moved yesterday. Meme coins pretty flat. Jupe is up a tad. Oil continues to push up, $68 a barrel. Watch out for that. Let's just really quickly, while we're just talking markets, let's take a quick look at the pre-markets. It's still very early for pre-markets, but I think it gives us a bit of an indication as to what we might see, and we'll see kind of how this plays out for sure. Blazer, what's going on? Good to see the FMC is expected to hold rates. Yeah, I mean, it's 97% likely they're going to hold rates. Oh my God. The pre-markets look a disaster. Look at this. The NASDAQ, 287 points down. The Russell looks like it's going to be down 40. Oh my God. Yeah, pre-markets look like an absolute disaster. Oh my God. Watch out. Pre-markets look like they're going to be painful. Not going to lie. Pre-markets look like they are going to be painful. So we're going to have to keep an eye on this for sure. Not that I think you can really do anything, but anyway, see what happens. See what happens. Right, let's move on. Let's move on to a few of the bits. I feel like my computer's like really struggling at the minute. Is it all going a bit choppy at your end, or am I kind of all right? Curtis says, definitely Holmes. He said he's going to be member. Thanks for the cowboy hat, Vern. Appreciate it. I think Wednesday will be a complete nothing burger. Powell will not bend Trump's will. I think Powell will end up being kicked or kicking and screaming. Do you think, Greg? That's probably not a bad shout. Definitely Holmes. He said he was members paying him 500. Then we're getting. What's that for? I don't know what you guys are talking about. But yeah, it sounds very much like it. Sounds very much like it as well. Juan, welcome to the live. Hey, don't forget, hit that share button, follow it, to tap the screen as well. Let's try and smash up some likes. Let's try and wick up the likes to about 10,000 likes. That'd be bullish, by the way. That'd be super, super bullish. Oh my gosh, what is that? Vern with the heart thing. The hand heart is wild. Look at that thing. Right, this is obviously a good point to reference. Well, M2 global liquidity is on the move back up again. Now, I know people go, oh, 2-bit. M2 is a little nonsense. We'll see. It's playing out a lot as we've seen. We've seen this consolidation ease. Obviously, war doesn't help, right? War's definitely not going to help with M2 liquidity. But what we can see is that we are expecting a move to the upside. Global liquidity is continuing to push. And fingers crossed, we'll start to see that move again, as we will, by the way, with the US dollar versus Bitcoin move when we see the break to the upside. So trading within this panel, I mean, 400k is absolutely out of its like it's just a lunatic idea. But we could see a move to the upside. Price collecting tighter, inspiring, weekly structure holding strong, no major breakdowns despite macro noise. And I think that's the key thing. We talked about this on Friday. The fact that the market is still above $105,000 on the back of, yes, there is a race today, Vern. It's a free to enter. So be ready for it. I'm just going to mute TikTok so that I don't get banned. We are actually going to do a free race for everybody that's here. There is a prize as well. It's not a crazy prize, but yeah, and then I've secured 2 further weekends, so step in, get ready. But it's a free to enter. Everyone that's in the live, we're going to be doing a free to enter race tonight. So yeah, get ready for that. It's going to get bullish. Good. So this could be a very interesting play out on the charts. We obviously need to keep our eyes on it. And finally, the BTC supply held by long-term holders. We've brought this chart down now 2 or 3 times. You can absolutely correlate 2 things. One, short-term holders have been selling, long-term holders haven't. This is an important reference point, and this is going to play out very favorably over the course, in my opinion, of the next week or 2, that we see long-term holders continuing to hold. This is going to be good news. Okay, so that's to give you a rundown of the markets. Don't forget, hit the follow button. Also, by the way, tap that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're on YouTube. And again, let's try and get to 10,000 likes here on TikTok as well. Keep tapping the like, keep locking in the follows, keep sharing this stream out as well. I really appreciate you guys for sure. And again, let your friends know that we're here. And if you've got any questions about cryptocurrency, drop them in the chat. I'll try and answer as many as I possibly can. Joel, think the retrace was big enough for the next leg up, or do you think it needs to drop more? No, I think it's fine. Personally, I think it's fine. Doesn't necessarily mean that we can't get one, and doesn't necessarily mean that we won't get one. But, you know, at the same time, hopefully we, hopefully we kind of don't get anything too crazy. But, you know, it's definitely it's definitely a possibility, isn't it? It's definitely a possibility. So, you know, it is what it is. Right, TikTok, I'm going to give you guys a little treasure box. Enjoy. There you go. Grab yourself some coins if you're here. They're up there. Look, there you go. You just have to tap it and then make sure you get your own coins. And why not? Again, share it out. Let's get it. Let's get bullish. Are we missing some regulars tonight? Yeah, there's quite a few missing. I think people just got a bit tired of the market. If I'm dead honest, people are a bit like, oh, man, I'm just bored. Ponky, you legend. Jodie Foster says, 2-bit, what are you doing on TikTok? I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere you can imagine. I'm on X, I'm on YouTube, and I'm on TikTok. We are bringing the crypto markets to the globe as we can. Maxwell, number 3 gifter, thank you so much. Appreciate it. And Ponke's here as everybody. Everybody, Ponke's in the house. It's all good. Father's Day, dinners, probably. Oh, mate, I had fish and chips. Bullish. Bullish. Okay. That's where we sit to with the markets. We'll keep an eye on the price of Bitcoin, which is just taking a bit of a dump right now. Let's go on the 15-minute chart, actually. And we can sort of see where we sit in this range. I think this will be a bit more interesting as we kind of play this out. So let's talk about news. Let's just talk a little bit more about what we think could be coming this market. Jodie Foster says, hashtag Marbitz. You know what's up. You know what's up. So Bitcoin plummets on the Israel-Iran conflict. Bitcoin liquidation to 1.16 billion and more. Week in review. This is last week, right? And this is kind of one I want to reference it. Bitcoin obviously plunged 104, but didn't go lower. And we actually saw a pretty big wick up from that point. So we dropped to 104. We then obviously started to push back up. Now, what we do know is that this then plays out very favorably into this week. So we obviously got the big push down. The buyers stepped in. Bulls went, hey, I want some of this Bitcoin, and I think it's on sale. So what did that mean? Well, Bitwise CEO Hunter Horsley predicts now that Bitcoin will enter a no-sell zone, and that could be very much taking us to the 130, 150k mark, which could be pretty bullish. The ECB confirmed the gold has overtaken the euro and the second largest reserve asset globally. Obviously, we saw that with gold. We saw gold having a pretty good run. People don't like risk on assets. They move into gold, they move into treasuries. We saw that kind of rally up as well. So I think the fact that we saw the push down on the back of the Israeli-Iran conflict, but haven't really seen the markets completely dump into oblivion, well, then this has to show a little bit of strength in the market, has to show a little bit of positivity in the market, and hopefully, therefore, we'll see that play out this week. Pre-markets look painful, as we sort of broke that earlier, but look, that doesn't mean that we can't get some solid move. 37, thanks for the gifting, appreciate it. Selma says, Lobster Boy going on this way. Oh, mate, honestly, I've been in the sun as well today. I feel it's way worse on TikTok. Any more news about the Marbitz relaunch? That's not actually a relaunch, 2-bit. Kind of. We got stumped a little bit. But yeah, I will do a VC this week and the TG, and we'll do it there. Definitely. Can't be fish and chips, bro. Yeah, 100%. 100% it was good. It was good. Right. So this could play out favorably, by the way. The no-sell zone, that's what we're looking for. 130, 150. That could be an upside move that we could get pretty quickly. Right. XRP still on track for a 1.5 trillion market cap and 27% crypto market dominance. there has been fresh new views, particularly around XRP market capitalization. Could it really rally to a $1.5 trillion market cap? Well, the reality here is possibly. Notably, analysts remain broadly optimistic about XRP's long-term outlook, pointing to historic trends, current price movements, and key resistance levels as a strong indicator backing this bold prediction. Obviously, you have to take everything with a pinch of salt whenever price predictions, market caps come in, all the rest of it. It's not what you think, Crackerjack. No. No, it's not a relaunch. It's more of a coordinated push is probably a better way of describing it, I think. Omega X Healthcoin. User Maurice, we'll take a look at that in DeFi section. I don't know much about it right off the bat, but stick around. We'll definitely take a look at it. Lauren Babs here. Babs! We're back on TikTok, baby. We're live. And a few people are here, which is great news. We've got some coins. I don't know if they're still available, by the way, but if you want to grab some coins, grab some coins. That should be good. Solana Green just joined. What's going on, Solana Green? Despite still experiencing strong consolidation, XRP price remains reportedly on track to capture 27% of the total crypto market dominance and reach a $1.5 trillion market cap. That would put the overall market cap, by the way, I think around 7, 8, 9 trillion, which would be pretty big numbers as we sort of play out into this market. So again, worthwhile noting, I think, worthwhile being sort of, very much aware of. And I think then this obviously would be good news, I think. So yeah, hopefully we get something. Hopefully then we, hopefully we can kind of get some solid move. I'm still pretty optimistic, by the way, when it comes to the price of BTC and when it comes to much else going on there. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled. I think this could be an important reference that we need to make. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled on it for sure. Buy Bandit or Bit Bandit. What's going on? Hi, all says 40% increase last year. Al, yeah, could be good news. Could be good news. I'm trying to how do I don't want that on the screen. How do I unpin? There we go. All right, cool. Unpin. I was going to try and do a little let's try and get to a certain point, but it doesn't I don't even know how to do it really. Oh, hold on. Maybe I do know how to do it. Oh, there we go. I don't know what this means. I'm just kind of clicking some buttons and we'll see. Right. Oh man, I sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. Right, we're just gonna leave it at that. Let's leave it at that. Right. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about. So, in the heart of the analysis, noted that the total crypto market cap could eventually expand to 5.5 trillion valuation, possibly driving a skyrocket in institutional adoption. We'll have to wait and see what that plays out like over the course of this week. Poman's in the house. What's going on, Poman? Welcome to you. User Maurice is smashing that like button. I appreciate you, User Maurice. You absolute legend. I appreciate you. Right. Talked about this the other night, by the way, and actually broke this live on TikTok. Fidelity now eyeing a Solana ETF. Guess what? With staking. That could be a pretty big move. Fidelity filed for the spot Solana ETF, including staking, signaling growing institutional interest in the cryptocurrency markets. This whole staking thing is definitely a crazy thing. Ethereum ETFs, Solana ETFs, you could even get AVAX ETFs with staking. That could be pretty wild. So yeah, we'll see. Stacey says, happy Father's 2-bit. And to all the dads. Yeah, shout out to all of the dads out there. Crushing it, by the way, with Father's Day. I know the US one's slightly different to us, but yeah, what's going on, 420? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you being here as well. Lauren, thank you for messing up my 3-letter name. Oh dear. Trader Scientist joining. What's going on, pal? Welcome, man. I've got sand everywhere, sand's in my eyes and everything else. So Fidelity's investment submitted an application to the US Securities and Exchange Commission for a spot Solana exchange traded fund that incorporates staking. The move positions Fidelity among several major asset managers aiming to offer regulated investment products tied to Solana. This could be a pretty big deal, actually. And I think if we can get one of these over the line, I actually think we could be in for some pretty interesting momentum, specifically when we start talking about ETFs. I think it takes ETFs to a totally different narrative. If you think at that point you could get into an ETF narrative, you get into this kind of whole place where crypto really could start to work for itself, which I think would be pretty crazy. You then get into a world where institutional money is probably worth being in cryptocurrency versus not. So yeah, vertcoin.org, join the community. We'll take a look at it in the DeFi section. Again, thank you. Don't forget, tap the screen. We're at nearly 5,000 likes already, guys. Crushing it there on TikTok. If you haven't already, hit that follow button as well. Hit that follow button. We do kind of this sort of stuff. We give some coins away and do all that kind of stuff. And, well, take your questions when it relates directly back to cryptocurrency as well. So we'll try and answer as many as we can. Good. Right. Justin's here says Solana getting big money could bring some stability. Yeah, we could see Solana really start to push as well, potentially. Remember, not financial advice, but hopefully we can start to see that soon. So this could obviously be a big catalyst for us. Again, lots of people talked about this. Trump made $10 million selling guitars, Bibles, watches, and sneakers, but his crypto firm was the most profitable of all. $50 million alleged. The president made $57 million in his estate in World Liberty Finance crypto platform. The Trump meme coin was not part of the disclosure report because it only launched in January, but he's estimated to earn around $320 million in fees. Tim, thanks for the $1.49 and the 99 cents. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much. Pretty crazy. Like, Trump's going big. Trump's going big. Way! Thanks, Lauren. Appreciate it. Hook it up with some crypto. Hey, Toza, you know what's going on. You know what's going on. We're here to talk about all things cryptocurrency. You better believe it. So the Trump meme coin, by the way, FYI, currently sitting at $9.95. It's pretty pants, right? Pretty pants. So yeah, it is what it is. But at the same time, it's probably more of an adoption thing that we're interested in as opposed to anything else. So yeah, it kind of is interesting as we sort of play out. But more importantly, we're going to be very much bullish on the move. So yeah, good news. Good news, if you ask me, and we will see, man. Cool. Let's keep going. What is all this stuff? What is all this stuff around my face? What is it? What is this? Then why have I got like weird things around my face? Anyone know? What the hell is going on with this? Wild. Pullman says, stupid question is it is. The short answer is yes. It should have been back up. I'm not really sure what's going on. There's nothing wrong with it. It's literally the hosting fee. So I'm not sure. Not sure, but I will find out what's going on. It isn't up at the minute. It isn't up. Just get in the Telegram. It's a better place to be. Solana walks, so Sui could fly. Lots of people talking about Sui. Definitely. And then finally, look at this. US tycoon pours $100 million into the Trump crypto project after the SEC reprieve. Don Wilson is now back in the Trump family Bitcoin venture. This is obviously all to do with World Liberty Finance and what they're doing. But DRW Investments, a Chicago-based company founded and controlled by trader Don Wilson, bought 4 million shares in the Trump Media and Technology Group last month, according to public filings. That could be pretty big deals. The part of the funding round for a purchase of more than $2 billion in cryptocurrency. We spoke about this. Lauren, what is going wrong? Why is there all this stuff on my face? What is it? Why? I don't understand. Someone tell me what's going on. It's absolutely ridiculous. And it's got all this like weird stuff around my face. Anyway, who knows? Keep hitting the like button though. Keep sharing. Do all that good stuff. But yeah, we should have it up and running. Like, I'd be really annoyed if it's not up in the next 24 hours. I've got to be honest. It's money. Is it? It's like weird hearts and stuff. It's not going to wait. It's still sat there. I don't really know what it's doing, but anyway. I'm late. Had people here. It's all good RPM. Good to see you, man. Right. Anyway, not a lot going on in the markets. I think it's fair to say the news is pretty light. This week ahead of us could be pretty interesting. And again, the altcoins are the one we need to keep our eyes out for, because altcoins, in my opinion, are the undervalued metric right now. And I think we're definitely going to be seeing a potential. This has to be led hugely, however, by Ethereum, and we're not really seeing too much going on in terms of Ethereum. If you take the altcoin index, by the way, it's still very much Bitcoin season. What does that mean? It means we're still seeing aggressive purchasing of Bitcoin. I don't think we're going to see anything different over the course of maybe the next week, other than the fact that I think we will see a rotation of capital, and that will be good news as we start to then potentially see a little bit more of a respite when it comes to altcoins. Because the reality is, we've got altcoins that are lower than they were back in like 2021, which is almost insane. However, we still continue to see the fact that Bitcoin is leaving exchanges at rates of knots. Look at this, 2.083 million Bitcoin available on exchanges. That is it. So yeah, Lauren, I'm going to blame you for this. I don't know what you've done, Lauren, but basically there's a thing around my head and it won't come off. How do I get rid of it? Anyone know? I don't even know if I'm in like I feel like I'm in some sort of league match or something. Oh my, I don't know. Wild. It's wild. Podman's portfolio is undervalued. I get that. Sally, are you from Ohio? Sorry. Bellwork, what's going on bucket list? Old man Heath needs to play catch up. 100%. I agree. 2-bit is a lucky man, Tim. Caroline sent it specially. Can you imagine? It's not. It's like, so there's like a crown here. There's like a little thing here. There's a heart here. 37 and Burn can probably see it, as well as the other people that are in there as well. So shout out to everybody. Keep smashing that like button. Keep sharing this word. If you're interested in cryptocurrency or you got some thoughts or views, then this is the channel for you, by the way. We're a bit different to all the other ones. We're a bit different. Red candles suck. Red candles do suck. When we were still, yeah, I mean, here we are. This is the 15 minutes. So yeah, we saw a bit of a wick down. Remember, we have been as low as, 105 flat before we go back into this range, but we'll see. We'll see. I just did my task for leveling up on TikTok. Is that what it is? I don't know. 37 just sent me a basketball. Thanks for that. I told me to send a heart for XP. You can only send it one day. All right. I mean, I don't know what this is around my face. It's still there. People must be coming in like, is this guy serious? Talks about cryptocurrency. That's what people... Oh, is it? All right. Akron. I mean, we'll take a look at some DeFi players. Don't forget, by the way, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and tap that screen. Get dialed in, baby. It is important. And yeah, if you got any questions on what's going on in the markets, or you want to question, crypto, then look, this is for you. Hopefully, we definitely see some more upside soon. I think everyone could do with seeing a little bit more. We are deemed actually as a popular live right now, which is good news. So shout out to everybody that's supporting. I appreciate you guys for sure. We need to... we went to school together and played football together in 8th grade. Who did? You and Blazer X? That would be wild. Not Blazer X. You and Justin Sally. That would be crazy if you did. That would be absolutely insane. I'd love that. I'd love that. 37, thanks for the basketball again. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, let's get the likes over 10,000, everybody. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Likewise here on YouTube, we've only got 70 people in the live, so let's tap up that like button. Let's get bullish. You and Sailor, oh my God, Bellwork. That's crazy that you're both in this live stream and you both went to school together. What? What? That's pretty wild. Hopefully you can get super bullish on what's going on in the markets. Super bullish. Right, DeFi, if anyone's interested, by the way, nothing too crazy going on over here. I know a couple of you dropped some coins to have a look at, so we can definitely take a look at what's going on with these. Zeus coin, you may have seen this, back above a $20 million market cap, sitting at 4826, up about 19% on the day. Doing some decent volume. Again, wicked up to this upper support range. We want to see this retest this upper range. Potentially then could continue, but we'll have to wait and see. Zebex still at 4139. Remember, I've sold all my Zebex, so I don't have any. Marbitz sitting around a 278k market cap. Trump doing nothing. XPR down a little bit. I haven't got anything else going on right now other than Electrogal. Apparently this is a new Matt Fury meme. I did a video on this. It's an interesting one. So yeah, I did this as a Matt Fury meme, as a promotion video. Has some crazy volatility in it. But I think that's down to the fact that liquidity is so low. But yeah. Electrogal, pretty interesting. There's a new Cortex Voxel or something. I think that you're going to see loads of these coins coming out. Let me just check. Matt Fury. It's called Cortex Voxel, I believe. Cortex Vox Machina or something. Does this say images? Yeah, it's where you've got all these new ones coming out. Gas Pass and is it? I thought it was Voxel. Is it this one? Oh yeah, here it is. Here's some of it actually. I don't think this is the full. This isn't the full shebang, but you can see here that this is like these are going to be. You're going to see some of these creatures come out, some of these characters come out. So these are the new like Matt Fury characters in the new Cortex Vortex. That's what it is. Cortex Vortex. So yeah, worthwhile thinking about. This could obviously then play out pretty interestingly over the course of the next, few weeks, months. I don't know when this is due to come out, actually. Don't know when it's due to come out, but yeah, here, obviously, these are the originals. Pepe the Frog, Andy, Brett, Landwolf. Everyone knows these. So you've got these Mystery, Hoodrat, Toki, what looks like pretty interesting, doesn't it? What else have you got? Tubby Rainbow. Tubby Rainbow. Rat Smile. I think that was like Ratto, wasn't it? We saw that one. So yeah, watch out for some of these. Definitely. There's gonna be some pretty interesting memes, I think, coming out. Is now a good time for a 25x long on BTC? Don't know, Al. You tell me. You tell me. Yeah, Cortex Vortex. Yeah, it's this here. Do you want me to drop the link out there so you guys can go and check it out? So I would imagine there's going to be loads of these coming out. So again, stay dialed in, keep your eyes peeled. It's certainly going to be interesting, I think. And yeah, let's do it. Let's get this TikTok live to 10,000. I'll drop some more coins and I'll drop another goodie bag and stuff like that. So yeah, let's keep tapping the live. Let's keep getting bullish. Make sure you're sharing us out there as well so that people know we're here. So yeah, let's hit the screen. Let's get these likes up and I'll share some more coins or whatever it is. I'll kind of do something else. So yeah. Which would be good. LK's in the house. What's going on? Happy Sunday. Struck Father's Day. Yeah, shout out to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, these could be interesting. What feels like it could be pretty funny, couldn't it? A strong lemur-like creature with pink ears and an unpredictable behavior. Wild. Yeah, I don't think there's any more. Is it like, you can like create a character? Create without character. Oh, you can do like a... Okay, fine. Yeah, so anyway, watch out for some of these. I think you're going to start to see some of these come out. And certainly, if I know the meme coin space, like I know the meme coin space, then yeah, watch out. I think this particular image here that we were looking at, is where you're going to sort of see a bit more in terms of some of the other characters playing out. So yeah, interesting to see. Interesting to see. Right, has anyone else got anything to look at? Anyone else feeling spicy on a particular coin? We can take a look at it for sure. If not, then we'll kind of keep going. Wait a minute, did you wear goggles when you ran track? Oh my god, there's like a bro meet going on in the chat. I love it. I love it. 37, thanks. Appreciate you sharing. You absolute legend. So yeah, keep tapping the screen, everybody. It is important. It does, and share it far and wide. Let's let people know that we are here. Let's get to that 10,000 likes, and we'll drop some more coins out. Yeah, for sure, definitely. Al says TLOS. Is that actually a real thing? TLOS? Oh, it is. What is this, Al? What's your thoughts on Omega X? Okay, yeah, we'll take a look at it. We'll take a look at it in just a minute. What is this, Al? This is I don't know what this is, but I mean, it looks terrible if I'm honest. Depending when you bought it, I guess. But yeah, it doesn't look super bullish, Al. But then you might know more than I do about it. I'm not up to speed as to what's going on with it, but yeah, it looks like it's had a bit of a challenge. Looks like a bit of a challenge. Omega X. Omega X Health. Oh, here we go. Look at this. $2.36 million market cap. Doing okay. Volume 138K. 5% still left in the LP. Do you know what? What's it currently sitting at? 202361 up 15%. Price action looks okay. Yeah, price action looks okay. I'm not gonna lie. Up 15. So yeah, fair play. Looks okay. I don't know much about the project though. Clean audit, which is kind of nice. Oh, it's a pump fund launch as well. So yeah, clean audit though. Good news, bro. I'm scared of the war, mate. I'm scared of the wars. What I would say though is, think of this. Bitcoin is, I mean, we just dropped below 105. So look, we're still over 100K, and there's a war going on. So we will see. I feel like there's a. Yeah, I feel like there is going to be some form of resolution-ish this week. Hopefully. Yeah, war is not a good thing for anybody. No one wins in a war. No one. Okay, I remember you. Some of you still in. Okay, yeah. I need to ignore Justin and Bellwork at the minute. They're just having a meetup. Duck Chain. Al says Duck or XCN's actually a cryptocurrency, by the way. Duck. Is it called Duck Chain? What? DUCK. Anyone know the contract address? 37 just got the number 1 gifter. Let's get it, 37, you massive legend. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Don't forget to grab your bag of bits. That's true. Ticker is Duck. Well, I've typed Duck. What chain's it on? That's a ticker that's Duck. Or is it this one here? On Sol from 6 months ago. That ticker is Duck. I don't think it's that one though. It looks terrible. 98K BTC. You are wild. You are wild. I don't think it goes to 98K, by the way. I don't think that. I've got a couple of points on my chart. The lowest I would give it right now would be 101,491. We'll see. We'll see. I don't believe it goes lower than that. But look, it's going to go lower at some point. But I think we've had a correction in the market. We'll see. 2bit, you must have bought a whole BTC. What? 2bit, what's happened? You're dumping the market. Yeah, the market's dumping a little bit. It always happens, though. It always happens at this sort of time. Like, yeah. Right, let's do a treasure box. Can I do that? Can I do 100? Oh, I can. There you go, people. There you go. Countdown time of 3 minutes. If you want to grab some coins, then feel free. They got 100 coins in. I don't even know how much that is, but yeah, shout out to everybody. But yeah, 98k would be a pretty heavy push down. You got to understand why. What would change with what's happened in Iran and Israel to drive the Bitcoin down by another like 6,000? It would be a pretty crazy like push down. It would be a pretty crazy push down. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm not sure it will right now, but yeah, time will tell. Time will tell. So we saw this wick down earlier on though, 0.65. Nothing's come up on my phone, so I don't believe there's any like breaking news right now. This will just be the Sunday dump. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to go to zero. Doesn't necessarily mean that everything's going to happen. Oh my God, I'm so glad this window is not open. This is the problem with X. It's a bit wild sometimes, isn't it? You get some like crazy stuff sometimes on there. So, other than the fact that the market is pushing down, then there isn't really any breaking news. Yeah, nothing kind of craziness that I can see anyway. That I can see. There's a little bit of a crypto heist. Bullish Bitcoin world just increases long position to 225 million. Oh my God, we can go to Hyperliquid and see what's going on over there. That could be pretty interesting. Let's head on over to Hyperliquid and see what's going on. Let's see what's going on Hyperliquid. Let's see what traders are. So currently traders on Hyperliquid, they are 47% long. So lots of people believe we're going to go short. Think your head still. Yeah, it's still there. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to get rid of it. It's still there. It's still there. But yeah, not sure why. Oh, have I just got rid of it? Back. There we go. I think I must have put it on myself, actually. Yeah, look. Oh, okay, yeah. Look, I can put it on. Okay, fine. Fine. It's all gone a bit crazy. I think I might have broken my TikTok. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm now on a green screen. I'm now officially on a green screen. What the flipping hell's going on? Oh, come on, people. Someone help me out. There we go. I'm back. Jeez. Wow, I'm back. Right. Must have been something that I did. Anyway, I'm back. So, where's this Hyperliquid whale then? 222 million. Oh, they shorted it though. What? This must not be the same one. So they are short right now. Oh, short on Bitcoin from 106. Man, that's a pretty interesting short on everything. Man, this must be printing. 117k. I thought someone went long on a big trade. Maybe not. Maybe they closed out their position. Short on 225. Short on Ethereum. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. It looks like they may have even closed that position out and just gone, nope. Long on 84 million short. Maybe they changed it, man. People are definitely going like, yeah. The best is obviously longs right now, but yeah, markets, people are short in the market right now. Never fun. Never fun, but unfortunately that is also life. So yeah, we'll stick with it and see what happens. We'll stick with it and see what happens. Man, I wish I bought Hype versus Injective. Is Injective still down? Why don't you put a long on your new exchange? A long from 104. Well, we could do that actually. We could do that. I definitely need to mute TikTok though. Don't forget, I got banned last time because I talked about BitUnix. Link in the description. Definitely check it out. They've got loads of cool stuff going on over there as well as a bonus if you want to sign up to it as well. So definitely check out BitUnix. Link in the description. Worthwhile. Good. I mean, the question would be, what would be the lower range point here on the daily? But yeah, super easy to do. We could think about it. If you were taking that, where would you see a wick down, depending on what the market structure looks like into the Monday morning? You know, we're dumping a little bit here on the hour. You could argue and say, well, 104 flat could be an interesting trade. 103.876, maybe. Maybe. Depends if we see a push down. You could even go a little bit higher and say 104.467 could be one. You don't dance to, but that's why. Maybe. We've got a few people in here, though. Definitely, we're definitely growing it, which is good news. Chloe Robinson's just joined as well, so shout out to Chloe. Yeah, I'm down pretty big on my injective. My average is like 20. Ouch. Blazer says it's going to go more down. Yeah, well, let me know what you guys think. You know, is the market going down, market going up? What do you think? Let me know. Longing, bringing the market down. Yeah, I mean, that's true. That's true. Yeah, definitely be careful with those, Tomato Pete, for sure. Definitely be careful with those. And I think about you. Boom, boom, boom. Right, Paul, wreck shorts for sure. Yeah, well, let's take a look and see what the market's actually trading like. We can go here, and go here and see what's happening. And see what's happening. So quite a few of longs coming in, 151 million, 25 million in the last just hour, by the way, which is kind of painful. Lots of long liquidations coming in right now. What is the market telling us? Well, the market is right now on the daily pretty balanced as kind of how this plays out. Over the course of the week, where are traders going? Traders are going short by the looks of it. People are predicting we should see a market push down. Lauren Babs sent a Rambo headband. Oh, I missed that one. That's a shame. Yeah, people are believing that we could see downside momentum push as opposed to an upside move, which I guess is where traders are sitting right now. If market pushes to 107, $3.2 billion worth of liquidations, that could be pretty crazy, but I don't think we get that off the bat. We'll have to kind of wait and see as that all filters through. But yeah, markets right now, people are a little bit uncomfortable with the markets. I don't think there's any surprise, by the way. I guess the question is what happens tomorrow. We could see some further institutional buying. That could be a thing. Be kind of fun if it was. Panna says we're going up. Alts, Bitcoin down. I mean, alts don't look like they're going up. Solana down 3. Alts are getting wrecked right now. Overall, altcoin market minus Bitcoin 1.13 trillion. It's down 0.4%. Actually down $4.7 billion in the last 24 hours. So yeah, feels pretty painful right now, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. A Thunderhammer from Lauren Babb. Thank you for that. Sometimes being bullish is not enough. Big money has other plans. That's true. That's true. Craig says liquidity at 102,600 on the 3-day. Nice. Nice. That just means alts are going to get smashed. Yeah, I think so as well. I think so. The Genius Act will affect, the effect will be what? You'll see banks as well as many institutional companies being able to offer stable coin as a form of payment, which will be pretty cool. So yeah, the Genius Act will be good. There's a number of things. Don't forget, Hester Pierce yesterday or Friday, I think it was, has said that banks can now offer Bitcoin services. Now, she was very, very, very vague in terms of what that looks like. Do I think you're going to be able to walk into your local HSBC or DE Bank, whatever it is, and be like, oh, can I draw $1,000 out in Bitcoin? They'll be like, absolutely not. But it is a step in the right direction. The fact that we are even in a world of offering that is certainly different to where we've been. I think this is a positive step. What we'll have to see now is what does that look like from a service perspective? JP Morgan, obviously, they want to custody crypto. They're not going to be able to buy or sell using their platform, but they will custody it for you. They will offer that ability equally through the ATF platform. That'll be kind of good news as well. So, you know, that, in my opinion, is good news. Do you know what I mean? Is good news. So, we'll see how it plays out, in my opinion. In my opinion, we'll see. Right, guys, don't forget, if you are interested in getting the marbles race, I am typing people's names out now. So make sure that you are bullish. We're doing about 10 minutes. I'll probably come off my live stream on TikTok, but make sure I'm seeing those hashtag marbles in the chat if you want to be in. If I don't see a hashtag marble, you ain't getting in. So yeah, Lauren Babb sent in a grow of God or whatever that means. Hissy Fit joining the live. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Don't forget, tap that screen, by the way. We're at nearly 12,000 likes. Be great if we could break 15,000 likes. If everyone just taps that screen, gets locked in, shares the stream out there, lets people know that, hey, if you want to know what's going on in cryptocurrency, this is the stream for you, or you if you're on, you know, YouTube. But yeah, you know the rules. I mean, Beaver knows the rules, doesn't he? But I don't. I don't know the rules, Beaver. Come on. It's like old school, this. Like typing everyone's name out. It's like super old school. I love it, though. Viva's in the house. What's going on, Viva La Bacon? Good to see you, man. Cheese is here. I think I've said hello to you as well. But yeah, Bellwork, I'm going to put you in just because you feel like if you know Justin Salia, that means you're already part of the family. So you are already added in. You're probably like, what the flipping heck is going on? But you're added in. You are added in, my friend. So welcome, and we appreciate you. Nez, I think I've got you in. Have I got you in, Nez? Yes, I have. Yes, I have, baby. We got like 70 odd people here. Also, we're crushing it with double figures here on TikTok as well. So shout out to everybody coming out and supporting. We appreciate it. New job can barely get on here often. Hey, Michael Monteclair. We appreciate you turning up, though. It's always good when you're here. RPM. That's all you'd have to do, RPM. For this one tonight, that's all you need to do. Just say your name, and I got you covered. I got you covered. Oh, I know who is in. Lauren Bob. So yeah, you're in, Lauren Bab. Don't worry about it, man. I need a new chair. Does anyone know like a chair supplier that I can tap into? That would be great if we could, by the way. That would be great. Don't forget also, I talked about Chico Token the other night. They are offering a 15% bonus if you use my link in the description to the new Chico Token. Again, their pre-sale is open. It launches in 2 weeks. They also are trying to get their second exchange. So check out Chico Token. Link in the description, baby. Man, Lauren Bab's just like bullish with his gifts. You guys must have just got the coins. Can I see who got what? 3 winners. Is that all? Winners list. Lala's. Is that what your real name is on here? Have you changed that? Lauren Bab. Lala's. Love it. Love it. 37 grabs some as well. We appreciate you guys. Get those coins dialed in. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Tomato Pete's there. What's going on, Tomato Pete? And all I think about is you. Yes, Curtis, you are indeed, sir. I've got you. Mr. Vern, I've got you as well. Swap back to here. It's all good, Lauren. It's all good. 37 coming in with the fresh-looking shield. I like it. Wendio! Welcome, Wendio. Hope you're doing bullish. Wendio, follow me on X, please. Will you follow me on X? Please. Please. It would be great if you could, by the way. Just drop me a little follow. You can find me at @crypto_YT. Find me over there. Drop me a little follow. That'd be great, Wendy. Thank you so much. Tim, I've got you. I got you. Nope, Blazer, you're already in. You're already in, my friend. Got you. Can I get an octane marble? You better believe it, baby. You better believe it. Oh, Curtis, I've been smashed up on Rocket League as well. Like I was down to plat 1. Plat 1 last night. I was so close to diamond the other day. Got yeeted right down to plat 1. What the hell's that about? Am I rolling as Craig, Magic Craig, or BF? What do you want to be called? I think I've got you as Craig. I think I've just put Craig. Yeah. I could put, because it doesn't really matter, does it? The one like Craig. You'd be like, yo, it's the one like Craig in the house. On the mic, check 1. Craig. Oh, dear me. What's going on? I have no idea. Yeah, you lost the magic, Craig. You lost it. We haven't done like one of these for ages where anyone can get involved. I just want everybody to be in. So I think I've got most people in. I'm looking for anyone else. But I believe I have you. I've only got I've got like 22 people, which is a bit of a disaster, isn't it? Feels like there should be way more. All that yen. That's the problem. Yeah, Craig's been trading yen. That is the problem, actually. So yeah, I've got Tim, Craig, Vern, Michael Monteclair, Blazer, Poman, Naz, Curtis, Selmo, Crackerjack, 37, Viva, Cheese, Bellwork, RPM, Lauren, and Tomato P. Have I missed anyone? I feel like there's loads more people here, but Justin, I haven't put you in. Oh yeah, Justin's in. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, Holmes. And Al. Is Al Ashbrook still here or has he gone? Yeah. Of course, I've got you two in your massive set of choppers. Of course I have. Come on, you got to give me some credit for that. That was good. Surely you've got to give me some credit. Oh, I just miraculously forgot Alan Holmes. Get out of here. Come on. Mark Noby, what's going on? You are now officially in as well, bro. Anyone on TikTok want to get in? Let me know. Hey, who's here on TikTok? Drop me someone say something in TikTok, and I'm going to add you guys in as well. Because why not? It's fun. Sorry I'm late. Happy Father's Day. Shout out to you, Mark Noby. You absolute legend. Bellwork, I've got you in. Don't worry about it. I'm going to blow your mind, Bellwork. I am going to blow your mind. Mark! Let me put Mark in. I'm going to put Mark, and then I'm going to put you in brackets TikTok, so I know that it's you. So I know it's you. 37's over there as well. Hey, 37, I don't think I said this. Thanks for subbing on TikTok, by the way. You absolute legend. Appreciate it. So yeah, if you're over there on TikTok, just let me know you're there. And you never know. You might get a prize tonight. You might get a prize. Totally forgot his homes. The style afterwards. Oh, dear me. Hold on. Put you in as Legendary Vern. No community flag comments will appear here. Apparently your comment doesn't come up as a community flagged one, Vern. Maybe I can't. Oh, there you are. As if your comments just don't come up. That's a bit of a disaster, isn't it? Right, where are you? Going old school, yeah? Legendary Vern. Boom. Vern, are you good for a call tonight, by the way? I could do with just like 10 minutes of your time. Nothing crazy, nothing bad. I could just do with 10 minutes of your time if you're free. Yeah, I don't think Glenn's in the chat either. I don't think Glenn's here. He came in, said hello, and then left again. So I don't think he's here. All I think about is you. Official Calvin just joined. Welcome, Official Calvin. Two-bit trying to run us out like a man with a woman with 3 kids. Oh, dear. Where is the line running around your face, bro? It's like... Oh, you mean this here, look? Hold on a minute. It's just like my cool dynamic wallpaper. We're trying to up our game here, Al. Trying to up the game. Trying to keep it as bullish as we possibly can be. And yeah, so far so good. We should call me, Mike. Give me an advice, please. I'm happy to try and do. I'm happy to try and give you some. I'm not going to call you though. It's super weird. But you just need to let me know what you want to talk about, and then I'll try and do something. I'll try and do something. I'm not saying it's super weird and like I don't. It's just weird. Like I don't really call people unless you're on like Telegram or something. Then I can hit you up on Telegram. If you got a Telegram account, let me know. Still here. Just pretty. What? Still here. Just pretty food. I don't even know what that means, poor man. Special effects. Where's the green screen? I actually. Oh, where have I put it? I think it's in the loft. Actually, I actually did have a green screen. I just can't get it to work. It looks awful. But I could do the green screen on here. Oh, you mean on TikTok? I can actually do a green screen. I don't know what pictures I've got though. Hold on a minute. How do I select an image though? Oops. Green screen by TikTok. How do I then put an image on here? Oh my god. Don't know. I've turned myself into a thingy. I don't know. It's too much like hard work. Okay. Send me what your Telegram handle is, and I'll message you on that. Maybe we can jump on a call on Telegram. Buenas, Porsche did XRP to 1,000. What? Not yet. No, I've been in I went to the coast today, and I thought I put factor 50 on that the kids have. Clearly, though, I mean, it's way worse on TikTok. Just looking at that. Look at it, it's all burnt. And I forgot that I'd shaved all my head off as well. Tim Shea should be barred. He wins everything. That's true. Mate, if I went on a sunbed, I would literally, I'd turn into a lobster. Yeah, it's bad, isn't it? Honestly, it's 37. It's awful. Like, it's super bad. Super bad. Anyway, right. I don't think we're missing anyone else, are we? I think everyone's in that needs to be in. So, hey, Vern, thanks for the roses. Hustle Life. What's going on? Welcome to the live. Hey, appreciate you guys. Hopefully, we can keep this stuff dialed in, and we'll do like another TikTok live with me and Vern as well at some point, which would be super cool. I was a lobster once. Decent, yeah. Decent. Skegness, 2-bit. No. I don't live anywhere near Skegness. Skegness is miles away. Proper miles away. So, yeah. No, not in Skegness. Right, I'm calling it. That's it. We're at 21:58. 22 of you. Is that it? Man. All right, well, that's it. I don't think there's anyone else. Will Wall, happy Father's Day. Thanks so much. I appreciate you. Appreciate it. Crackerjack says it's because the magnetic field of weakening because we're in the middle of the pull flip. It's only going to get worse. What is the sun? I got sunburnt because of the magnetic thing. Mark, will you send me it as like a DM? You've got my DMs on here, haven't you? So you can DM me on here. Just DM it on here, and then I'll. It might not be tonight. It might be later on tonight. But anyway, I'll message you on Telegram. It's easier. But yeah, send me it in a DM so I've got it, because obviously I've got like 1,000,001 things going on at the minute that I'm trying to do. But yeah, anyway. Legioni. Right, good. Okay, 22, locked in. Poor man says, happy Father's Day, everyone. Before I forget again for the 20th time. Don't worry about it. Don't worry yourself about it. Yeah, hope all the dads out there had a good Father's Day. Hope everyone had a good Father's Day. Like I said, I spent it at the coast, which is unusual for me, actually, and got fish and chips. That's a pretty good Father's Day in my view. Other than the fact that my kids wouldn't have got to bed after that, which is a disaster. But anyway, it's a disaster, but such is life. Such is life. No earth's field that protects us from the sun. Grimsby. Have you been to Grimsby? It's awful. It is awful. Grimsby is, well, the people are nice, but the town is dreadful. Anyway, you set of massive legends. Let's get bullish, baby. Bosh. Here we go. Here we go. Gordon Grimsby. Yeah, Grimsby's is renowned for fish and unemployment, I think. Don't hold against me, but I think Grimsby's a bit of a challenge. But anyway, here we go. Look, everybody, everyone's dialed in, everyone's getting ready to rock and roll. Good luck to you all. Let's see who gets the win. I'm all about it. Max says I've stayed out of the sun today. Yeah, I actually put factor 50 on. I still look like this. Factor 50 on, but I could, you know that thing where you could like feel it? I could feel it like burning my face. And I was like, no, it's fine. Like sea breeze, all the rest of it. Now I look like this, Mark. What the hell? Anyway, I don't do very well in the sun. Factor 50. It is unfortunately the life that I choose to live. And as for going on a sunbed, that would be insane. Right. Anyway, who is so far? I mean, it's an absolute no one knows. Mark from TikTok is out in front. Go on, Mark. Make it happen. Crackerjack, though, a seasoned veteran of this. Mark Noby's in there. Lauren Babb's in there as well. Nez making it happen. Tomato Pete, Bellwork, Cheese. Lots of people absolutely doing it. But no one truly knows who the heck is anywhere at all. Calvin, what's going on, Calvin? Good to see you, man. Appreciate it. Gold plus us. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. I like the names better. So this is like, we used to do this. This has been going on for like 3 years, something crazy like this. But yeah, it's fun. RPM, it's always worth it. Absolutely for sure. Blazes and Mind's drunk again. Who's going to take the win? Wouldn't it be crazy if someone like Bellwork, Mark from TikTok, they were a winner? That would be pretty bullish. Yo, Coach TY, or Coach E, what's going on? Wonder says, what do you think XRP will do tomorrow with the settlement tomorrow? I don't think it'll do anything. The worst thing is that people will get super crazy bullish about a massive XRP move, and I don't think anything's going to happen. If I'm honest, I think it'll be a total nothing burger. You could potentially see an actual pullback. Depending on what the rest of the market does, you could see a little dip on XP. The only thing I would caveat and say, it hasn't rallied into tomorrow like we've seen previously with statements and all the rest of it. It's always been a bit quiet. So I weirdly don't think much will happen, but I will be absolutely keeping you guys focused and posting exactly what happens and when. So make sure you've tapped that follow button. Right, Michael Monteclair looks like he's set out for a win. He's not messing around. Michael Monteclair, is this real life right now? It's been he got stuck. What's going on? It's been a minute since Michael Monteclair's been with us, but does he get the win? He does. Michael Monteclair, followed by Nez. Bellwork's in there. Third Bellwork, so close. Mark from TikTok's in there in fourth. Blazer, Holmes, Selma, Justin, Ledger, Vernon. Mark Noby grinding out the top 10. Shout out to you guys. That's the wrong full screen. There we go. That's what I want. Shout out to you guys. You are bullish indeed. Michael Monteclair, just send me a message on X and I'll hook you up. Is there any good news starter cryptos to look at? Any good starter cryptos to look at? Bitcoin. I know that sounds crazy, but my advice, by the way, is if anyone is brand new, let's say it's your first ever time, you've not bought any crypto, but you're like, I kind of want to get into it, then you should absolutely research. You should join good communities. You can get into spaces, join my live stream. We live stream every single night. We break down market analysis. We talk about news. We just give a view on the market. We're never going to shill you a coin. We're never going to give you financial advice. That's not what this channel is about. But we'll certainly try and educate. We'll certainly try and just give you a flavor of what it looks like. But understand Bitcoin first and foremost and how that fundamentally plays it. Then start to look into some altcoins. Ethereum's a good one. And my best advice is don't believe the hype. Go and create your own hype. In your head, go, right, why am I even thinking about putting my hard-earned money into this? That's how you come to a good conclusion. But everybody, thank you so much. We are done for the night. We'll be back tomorrow night, 4 p.m. Eastern. That's 9 p.m. here in the UK, where we break down everything going on in the market. So a big shout out to everybody. Well done, Michael Monteclair. Hit me up with a message on X. That'd be great. Curtis, good to see you. Poor man was here. I think man is drunk. Unfortunately, Al's here. Thank you so much, Al. Appreciate it. Blazer's here as well as Curtis, Cheese, Craig, Tim, and all the gang hums. As always, thank you guys for tuning in. And thank you guys here on on TikTok as well. So shout out Coachy T, Coachy T23. Thank you so much. Wanderer, hopefully we'll see you back here tomorrow night. Mark, as always, send me that DM. I'll try and do what I can to help you out. Calvin, good to see you, man. Appreciate you being in the live as well. And again, thank you all for the likes. Vern, 37, the gifts. I appreciate you guys. And in good news, we didn't get banned on TikTok. Let's go. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow. Take care, everybody. We'll see you very soon. Peace. Okay, I just ended the TikTok stream. And for you guys, I'll be back tomorrow. Make sure that you are dialed in. See you soon, everybody. Take care. Thank you.